And Tatum to Madison Square Garden. Tatum just so smooth. Trading baskets back and forth. Knicks trying to go back in front. Brunson, it rims in. Kicks, Shireman, hot hand. Yes, sir! He can't be stopped. 20 seconds left. One possession game. A dagger three from Josh Hart. The Knicks get a gutty win.
Good morning and welcome to First Take. Packed house here today in studio. David Dennis Jr., Vince Goodwill, Courtney Cronin with you here on this Friday. Big Kendrick Perkins here with us as well. Mike Tannenbaum, Kevin Clark going to join us here in just a little bit. I guess you guys didn't get the memo of dressing like a caddy down in Augusta. I'm the only one.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is? That's the motif?
Okay. I wasn't trying for it, but it is how this has worked out this morning. So we're going to rock it. I like it. Let's start in the NBA because there was a big one up on 7th Avenue last night. The Knicks getting a crucial win against the Celtics at Madison Square Garden, keeping their one-game lead for the 3 seed alive right now over the Cavs. Jalen Brunson led the way for New York with 25 points and 10 assists, while Josh Hart had 15 of his 26 points in the fourth quarter. Hart and Coach Mike Brown talked about the important win post-game.
You know, the first half I was ass. So I had, the second half I knew I had to bring it.
We're heading in the direction of being where we need to be. I like the climb that we've made the last week or so, the last 3 to 4 games, and we got a couple more games to get there. And for us, we'll take it one game at a time. But we got these 2 left. We'd like to win both of them. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll see at the end of the day. But when we lace them up, we're playing to win.
No mincing of words there from Josh Hart. 26 points, 3 assists. That's what he finished with. And the Knicks now 52 wins on the season. Their most in a season since 2012-13. And those 52 victories for head coach Mike Brown are the most by a Knicks coach in his first season with the franchise, which passes now the record set by Pat Riley during the 1991-1992 season. So some context here. Obviously, no Jaylen Brown in the lineup yesterday for the Boston Celtics. Baylor Shireman, 20 points coming off the bench. But let's look at this win holistically, Perk. How much stock are you putting in this win for New York last night?
For us what, Courtney? For us them matching up with the Celtics in the playoffs and beating them? I ain't putting that much stock in them at all. Listen, was this win important for the New York Knicks? Absolutely.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we are talking about the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics, and Kendrick Perkins is not impressed. The Knicks just got a big win at Madison Square Garden against the Celtics, 52 wins on the season, their most since 2012-13. Jalen Brunson had 25 points and 10 assists. Josh Hart had 15 of his 26 points in the fourth quarter. It was a gritty, crucial win that keeps their lead for the 3 seed alive. But Perk says none of it matters. The Knicks have no chance against the Celtics in the playoffs. And he is not backing down. Let me start with the context. The Knicks are playing their best basketball of the season. They have won 52 games. Head coach Mike Brown has the most wins by a Knicks coach in his first season with the franchise, passing Pat Riley. They are climbing. They are confident. Josh Hart said after the game, "I like the climb that we have made." But Perk is not buying it. He says, the New York Knicks do not scare a soul, not even on Halloween. Perk makes several points. First, Jaylen Brown was not playing. He says, "We cannot just act like Jaylen Brown not being there is a small thing. We are talking about a guy that is in the MVP conversation. We are talking about a guy that is one of, if not the best, two-way player in the game." That is number one. Number two, Perk says he does not know what this Knicks team is under Mike Brown. Last year, he picked the Knicks to beat the Celtics because they had an identity. He knew what they were going to bring defensively night in and night out. This year, he does not know. And all he has heard this morning is people talking about offense. Nobody is talking about defense. Nobody is talking about the other side of the basketball. David pushes back. He says the Knicks have Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges who can defend and are switchable. They are still built to beat the Boston Celtics. He points out that last year, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown did not cover themselves in glory in that playoff series before Tatum got hurt. They were shooting 40% from the field. They did not handle the pressure of the Knicks' wings. Those same wings are there this year. David says, I know Mikal Bridges has taken a lot of hell, and I am 100% understanding why. But when you have Josh Hart and OG Anunoby and Bridges who can defend and are switchable, they are still built to beat the Boston Celtics. Perk is not having it. He says, Jason Tatum did not come back this season to be Batman. He came back this season to be Robin and even sometimes Alfred, depending on what Peyton Pritchard and Derek White are doing throughout the course of the game. That is a brutal line. Perk is saying that Tatum is not the number one option anymore. He is not the closer. He is the sidekick. And Perk guarantees that Jaylen Brown would not have struggled last night if he had been playing. Brown is the guy. Brown is the MVP candidate. Brown is the two-way superstar. Then P. RK brings up the real problem for the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns. He says, what is going to happen when the Celtics are fully loaded and we get into the postseason and Joe Mazzulla goes with that small ball lineup and you have to have Karl-Anthony Towns on the floor and all of a sudden they are putting his ass in those pick and rolls and he has to slide those size 21s on the perimeter? What is going to happen then? The audience laughs. But it is a real concern. Towns is not a good defender in space. The Celtics will hunt him. They will put him in every pick and roll. They will make him move his feet on the perimeter. And that is a disaster waiting to happen. Perk reminds everyone that the Celtics, when healthy, are a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense. He says he is not sitting here saying that the Knicks are not a legit threat in the Eastern Conference. He has all the confidence in the world in Jalen Brunson. But he will not be fooled by Josh Hart scoring 26 points. Karl-Anthony Towns is still the most important piece on that Knicks team. And if Towns is a liability on defense, the Celtics will exploit it. Vince Goodwill brings up Mitchell Robinson. He says Robinson comes in for 3 minutes at a time and looks like the second coming of Wilt Chamberlain, blocking shots and getting rebounds. He is a disruptor. But Perk is not convinced. 3 minutes of Mitchell Robinson is not going to stop the Celtics' offense for an entire series. Here is the bottom line. The KN. Icks are good. They have 52 wins. They have a chance to win the 3 seed. They have a coach who has figured out the two-man game between Brunson and Towns. They have wings who can defend. But Perk is right about one thing. The Celtics are still the favorites. They have the championship experience. They have Joe Mazzulla, who has taken them to the promised land. They have guys who know how to be stars in their roles. And when Jaylen Brown is on the court, they are a level of team. The Knicks should not be afraid. Vince says no one should fear anyone in the playoffs except maybe the Oklahoma City Thunder. There is so much parity in the NBA. But being confident and being the favorite are two different things. The Knicks can be confident. They can believe they can win. But the Celtics are still the team to beat. And until the Knicks prove otherwise in a 7-game series, Perk is going to keep saying they have no chance. So here is my question to you in the comments. Do the Knicks have a real shot against the Celtics in the playoffs? Or is Perk right? And who is more important to Boston, Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown? Let me know. I read every single comment. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell. We are building something special here. I will see you in the next one.